One thing that Utah has to offer are big, beautiful landscapes, and I think any film, especially an adventure film, really needs that. And if I had my way, Mythica would have twice as many broad, beautiful landscapes and our characters kind of small within this big world. We were able to get some, but as we filmed movie 1 and finished that up and went into movie 2, I really felt like it was important for us to get out to a place where there was a bigger horizon. We needed bigger sky. I spoke to Kynan about this, and Kynan, he was resistant at first, understandably, because the money was tight, but I really felt it was important for the look of our film to broaden things out a little. So we went out to Antelope Island. That's one of my most favorite places in the world. It's got buffalo and antelope. It's an island that is in the middle of the Great Salt Lake, and it's a very strange place. There are a lot of reeds and white sand, and it's surrounded by this big mirrored lake, which reflects the mountains behind it. It really does look like a fantasy film. I went out there maybe 10 years ago for the first time and really wanted to use it in a fantasy film, so I was anxious to have it. Kynan said yes, and we went out there and we shot quite a lot with our 4 characters, and I hope it really helps the film seem like it's in its own beautiful world.
We need to rest.
There isn't time.
One thing we really wanted to do with the Mythica series is take advantage of what Utah had to offer us as far as locations went. Anne especially was adamant that, look, we're in Utah, why are we not taking full advantage of going into the mountains or going to the sand dunes or going to Antelope Island? I'm really glad that she pushed that hard and didn't just go for what was comfortable or easy for the crew or herself.
I think the Darkspore is keeping that dragon alive.
Filming on the sand dunes, it seems super pleasant and fun, and unfortunately it was nice and warm, but from a technical and practical standpoint, it's a bit of a nightmare. There's just sand everywhere, there's sand in the camera, there's sand in all the actors. It's really difficult to haul equipment up and down the dunes. We brought in John Lyde, a director that we've worked with before, because a lot of the sand dune sequences is an action sequence. We had John come in as a second unit director on those. We shot that sand dune sequence while Anne was editing movie 1 and Todd was shooting movie 3, but I think it was worth it. It's a really pretty sequence.